Great day today to do an event such as that. How's Father's Day going to treat us, Mike?
Well, we may be hosed down, too, by Mother Nature by later in the day on Dad's Day. But, you know, I think a good chunk of it should be dry. That's the good news. We're going to get into that in a little more detail here in a couple seconds. First off, let's check your boater's forecast if you want to hit the waterways tomorrow on Lake Erie. Water temp off Buffalo, 64 degrees. Southerly breeze, 10 to 20 knots. Wave heights 2 feet or less on Erie. And up along Lake Ontario, 60. The water temp off Rochester. Winds there, southerly 10 to 15. And wave heights averaging 2 feet or less. And yes, maybe some raindrops for the boaters by later in the afternoon or perhaps a thunderstorm. But as we check out the satellite radar picture across the northeast tonight, some high clouds have been drifting in here all day, but we saw plenty of sunshine in the mix today. Gosh, it was a nice Saturday. Partly cloudy skies will take us through the nighttime. There is some rain out to the west, but you notice earlier this evening this rain across Michigan is kind of fizzling out as it heads our way. So I think we're going to be dry definitely into the morning hours tomorrow, and then we're going to be watching this batch of rain back here to the west. But I suspect that this may take a trajectory more to the south of our area as we work into tomorrow. That's not to rule out that maybe a shower or thunderstorm may arrive during the course of the afternoon, but we work with a couple models here at the station, and both of them are kind of indicating that the bulk of the rain should come into the evening hours tomorrow night. So hopefully that will be the case. Microcast is showing that to us as we get into 7 a.m. here on Sunday. Some partial sunshine to begin the day, but clouds will have a tendency to increase and thicken as we work through the day. And then you can see the rain kind of approaching here from out of the west later in the afternoon on the Niagara Peninsula. Here's the clock at 6 p.m. Still rain-free conditions across western New York. But as I said, you know, sometimes the models are a little off on the timing, so I wouldn't rule out a shower or thunderstorm before that time. But the bulk of the rain is going to be drifting across the area. In fact, this model really doesn't bring the rain into the Niagara frontier until about midnight tomorrow night, and then works across the area during the remainder of the night, and then finally by Monday morning it's already working eastward. That's not to rule out maybe a few showers popping up during the afternoon hours, mainly across areas to the east and south of Buffalo Monday, but by the afternoon I think most of the rain should be clearing out of the Niagara frontier. We may catch another shower or thunderstorm Monday night as a warm front approaches from out of the west. Now here's the computer model of the rainfall amounts at 5 o'clock. 0 at all the stations here in western New York. No rain in the rain gauge. The first measurable rain arriving around 8 p.m. at Niagara Falls down through Dunkirk along the lake shore. And then the total will start to go up from that point as we get into Monday morning with some of the rain and the thunderstorm activity overnight. We're looking at anywhere from about 1/3 of an inch to almost 3/4 of an inch up toward Albion, much less down here toward the PA line. As we head over to the temps across the neighborhoods tonight, 72 degrees up on the island right now. Still a pair of 7s at Williamsville, 75 down through Cheektowaga, 74 at Lancaster, down through Alma, 78 there at West Seneca, 75 at Hamburg, a little cooler, 68 at Colden and 69 at Eden. And regionally, down across the southern tier, pair of 6s at Jamestown, also at Olean, 67 at Wellsville, 63 over the border at Bradford, still a 74 up to the north at the Falls. And TO checking in at 72 at Pearson Airport. Here's your forecast details for this Saturday night. Real nice out there, tranquil night heading our way. Partly cloudy skies. It's going to be mild, down to 55 in the interior to about 65. Now the breeze is really going to start to pick up out of the south tonight, mainly across the higher terrain, maybe 15 to 22 miles per hour by morning. Getting into Sunday, partial morning sun, more clouds returning for the afternoon hours. There's a chance of a shower or thunderstorm during the course of the afternoon, but I think most of this, again, should hold off until the evening hours tomorrow night, 78 to 83. If you want to play it safe, just remain flexible with that barbecue late tomorrow. On Monday, showers tapering off west to east, partial clearing, somewhat humid, a high of 78 to the south to about 82 degrees in the city. And then checking out the extended forecast here, partial sunshine on Tuesday, high of 86 degrees, hot on Wednesday, high 90 degrees with mostly sunny skies, partly sunny on Thursday, still in the upper 80s. Another cold front heads our way toward the tail end of the week on Friday. Along with that, chance of some showers and thunderstorms, 80 degrees. We're cooling off behind that next front on Friday, so a cooler weekend heading our way next weekend as compared to this one, but still a pretty nice week.
Have some Father Day plans before you have to come to work tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe take a little hike with the kids and maybe in between the shows tomorrow. So we'll
Sounds
sneak
like
it
a lot
in.
of fun.
Yeah, it should be good for it, at least for a good part of the day.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Okay.